Hey everybody, welcome back. Picking up where we left off from the last video, we just beat Fingerprint, Queen of the Full Moon. For starters, tonight we are going to do Varre's little side quest here. It's at the Church of... remember. But it's right there, at that church, whatever its name is. It's actually a faster way to get into the area where the DLC is through this side quest than finding a portal like in game. So there's some pretty good spots to farm for runes if you're short on money. If you're close to leveling up, you can go over there and get some runes real quick. There's a incantation right here actually for Bloodflame Blade, which is a crazy good incantation you can use on almost any weapon that you can buff, perhaps, if that's the right way to say it. Okay.
You claim what? Aha.
Just to say they didn't seem right.
My doubts. The words of the two truly. I believe even worse. That's the part that. Oh.
So we're gonna get the festering bloody finger. He's gonna give us 5 of them.
Me give it a try, and if it please, I've high.
So all we gotta do is invade 3 times. It don't matter if you win or not. So we instantly get to invade somebody. You never know what you're going to get either. You might get in here and get steamrolled. You might get in here against someone that's the same level. It's all just up in the air, really. Okay. Cliff Bottom Catacombs. Let's go help our buddy out. What do you say? I don't even know how to get up there. He's above us. Doesn't sound like he's having too much fun wherever he's at. Hey, yo! Not friendly. Not friendly. Oh well. I don't know, I got a friend. We are going to lose our $7,000 worth of runes that I wish I knew we had before we done this. That's okay though. So there's one time. We have to do this 2 more times. If you all are returning viewers, I do appreciate you all watching. I hope this video helps, and again, it's not like a 100% like every item type walkthrough. This is more of a just a general gameplay type deal. Do they even know we're behind them? Oh my goodness. That's the second time. We just gotta do it one more time and we should be done with this side quest stuff. And if it ever takes a few seconds or a couple minutes, you can always come down here and cancel it. And it won't expend any consumables, like we still have 3. And we can just try it again. Sometimes it'll instantly load, sometimes it won't. Just have to keep trying it until we get lucky. There you go. I don't know what difference it makes, but it seems to help. It's kind of crazy too, because you never know what you're walking into. Maybe we can leave them a little gift. Ha! He gets attacked while he's not looking. That's so delayed, it's crazy. I've never seen someone use the dang Dragon Fist, it's wild. Alrighty, so now that we got all 3 of them things done, we're going to talk to him.
I'm glad. You have a taste. I wish to a night luminary. So. Now.
Lord of Blood's favor. So there's like 2 or 3 different things you can do with that cloth, but the easiest thing to do is we're going to go up here to the 4 belfries. So we'll go to the foot of the 4 belfries grace that we got earlier. We totally could have done this before going and fighting Renal. I mean, the order of everything doesn't matter. What we do need to do is change that to the sword dance. So we're just going to go north up here in these woods. Just follow the trail right here. Hang a right. I think you can farm him right there for that great sword he's holding. Him as well. It's a pretty nice sword. I think it might be an ultra great sword or whatever they call them. Colossal sword. I can't remember. It is a pretty nice, well designed sword though. Okay, so there should be a grace up here. The imbued sword key. So now there's a handful of other portals we can take And honestly, I've never taken any of the ones that ain't the one we're about to take, so I don't know where they go. Or even what loot you get out of them. Just to double check here. The Precipice of Anticipation, that's where we need to go. I'm just admiring the scenery for a minute. Alrighty. Nice little boss fight right here. Remember this guy from the earlier on? First video of the game, yeah? Not so tough now, are you, boss? Nice. And that's why I like using that halberd. It's got a pretty quick guard counter and it hits like a freight train too. So we're going to go back in here and hit triangle on this maiden. So now we got the Lord of Favors, Lord of Blood's favored. Kind of altered the picture a little bit, got a little bloody. So now what you want to do is go back to Varre. I wish there was a grace up here, but there ain't. Cool. So we're gonna exhaust his dialogue.
And with this, a knight now. This. Oh, good heavens! Clench your teeth or something. Never forget that feeling of agony, for it is what binds you to. You have this.
Okay, so you think it's all done, but talk to him some more. Or just emote on him, that's cool too.
Oh, another.
That's what we've been looking for.
A medal with the power I've gone out, but you mustn't use it. The meeting must wait. Luminary mode, yet we must.
So now, go to your inventory. And here we are. We are 100% totally underleveled for this area. So what we're going to do is go to the location to where we can farm for our runes whenever we need them. And what we're looking for is we're going to run around and we're eventually going to find this little hillside right here. That's what we want. It's gonna hit like a freight train. We gotta get over here. And that's the wrong way. We gotta go around the other way if we don't die. Cool. There is some loot scattered out in like them little caves up there. But what we're focused on is going up this hill right here. Excuse me. And this is actually the hill that once you get the in-game boss fights weapon, you can like farm all those albinarics right there for pretty much 1 and 2 shotting them all together in one astral war. But the idea here is to have a bow and arrow, and we'll shoot that bird, and it'll run off the edge of the cliff, and it'll give us like 15,000 runes, I think, maybe 11,000. Alright, back to what we were doing. So today we need to go up here and explore this village and fight Vyke and get his spear. So we can do that. So we're just going to head right and go up the hillside right here. We're not going to go to the Grand Lift of Dectus yet because that's going to trigger the Radagon festival and lock us out of a wet blade we can grab that's going to give us fire affinities on our weapons. So we'll just hold off on locking ourselves out of that for now. So then we're going to jump off of this onto this slope. We'll continue going up the hillside. So like right now we're right here. So there's the Frenzied Flame. As long as you're not looking at it, it's going to get us right now. But like if you're behind cover and they can't see you, then you should be in the clear. It's like right now we're underneath these trees and under this cliff, so really they can't see us. One thing we can do is get up here and defeat these NPCs that are triggering that effect. And then we can explore and find the grace we need to go to. Very good Astral War right there. Not Astral War, sorry, that's an Incantation. See how our eyes are glowing? The madness. Okay, that should stop the madness from spreading now. The more you know. Alrighty. There's like a couple of things we can pick up in here. Like right here behind us. Frenzied Cookbook. Alrighty. We're going to continue climbing up this way. I hear a scarab over here somewhere. I hear multiples. That might be for the vigor and whatever else. Okay. Anyways. I'm gonna go up here and have a showdown with Vyke. I thought I remember there being a Grace up here. I guess not. Maybe we can get to the Grace in the church. That way if we die we can respawn here. Oh, excuse us, Vyke. We'll just be up here for a second. Don't mind us. Alrighty, boss, let's go. Oh my goodness. Such a good weapon skill. I hate to spam it, it's just so nice and fluid. Fingerprint, Grape. Very nice little loot up there. Alrighty, so we got that knocked out. And there's a couple ways you can actually bypass the lift of Dectus. You can take this tunnel right here, or back in the academy, whenever we went up them elevators, like those platforms that were going in circles, you can actually go on top and then ride them down to the very bottom. And if that monster down there eats you, it'll teleport you to the volcano manor. Alright. So now it's time for Caelid. So we're going to go back here. There's just, we need to get the other half of the Dectus Medallion. And there's some Ashes of War and some incantations we can pick up too on the way. So let's see what we can do here. One thing I might do with this halberd is throw the Sacred Blade on there for this. Well, I guess we can use our sword. We'll do that. Just to save confusion. Oh yeah, I forget we can put another Talisman on. Do charge attacks. Alrighty, so where we're gonna go is this little back road right here, and we're gonna fight this avatar. And they do get pretty challenging in Caelid, so but we should be alright. Go ahead and drink our drink. Get this party started. So these will do Scarlet Rot, so just be careful with that. Nice. Charge R2. Nope. Easier if you dodge to the side like that. And you won't get hit by the Scarlet Rot AoE. Them slower attacks get me every time. Charge R2 in the rear end. And here comes the spell. Yes. Oh, I mistimed my dodge. We almost had it. We are a tad bit under leveled, so they're gonna hit really hard. But we're right here. We'll go back at it. Jump attack, okay. Not the worst thing in the world. Nice, I love that. I'm gonna get greedy and try to go get our money real quick. Nice. Oh yeah. Oh, I can't believe they missed that one. Here it comes. Just dodge to the side, poke in the butt. Let's be patient. Nice. See that? How it pays off. We're gonna go ahead and top off our health here. Get greedy. Jump attack. Nice. Cool beans. One thing we can do to save like a lot of traveling is we can go to the Third Church of America and we can teleport all the way across to the other side of Caelid. So first we're gonna level up a little bit. So behind the church, like right here, will be a portal. Excuse me. And you don't have to wait until like this late in the gameplay. You can, as soon as we get here in the beginning of the game, you can hit this portal. It's up to you. But it's going to put us on the side of the map where we need to get our next medallion. So this is the gentleman that we'll give our death roots to, that we've been storing up.
The death ring.
And in exchange for every death root, he'll give you some stuff. But we've been piling them up, so just keep bringing them back, and he should eventually give you like a great hammer or mace or something like that. It's a pretty good faith scaling weapon. Alrighty. There's a pretty good talisman we can pick up back here if you do all your parkour in the right way. Let's see. It's actually pretty good to have early game. So If you didn't know, you can walk Torrent. Like, you can just barely hold the stick and he'll walk. It's a lot easier to guide. We're just going to keep going on down. We'll just jump down here, take some damage, no big deal. Jump down here. We're just going to keep scaling down the side of the thing. Just keep scaling. Just keep scaling. I always save your double jump too. It can get you out of jail free, like that right there. Oh, what? Oh man, that's so aggravating. What was there? That was the last one we needed. Okay, we gotta get out of here. When you give him too many death roots, he just gets super aggressive. But after you like chip away at his health right there at the front door, he'll calm down and ask you to like forgive him or whatever. So, man, I cannot believe that fall damage was that delayed. It's hard enough to parkour anyways on this game. Oh well. The higher your dex is too, it's supposed to like negate some fall damage, so we'll just keep trying. Oh, there we go, come on. $3,000 is $3,000, am I right? Okay, we survived that time. And we'll just keep riding around here. There'll be a dagger. But that's not all. If you keep going back here, there's a talisman that we actually came looking for. Cool. And then that dragon, if that bat's still not after us, which it is. Oh my gosh. I'd like to be able to pull my map out, it'd be nice. Alright. We still can't pull our map out. What the heck? I guess we'll just, this little number right here. That's all I can tell you. Alright, we gotta get out of here right now. You don't want to tango with that gargoyle just yet. It's not a good time. Black Blade Kindred, whatever you want to call it. We are going to pick up this gold seed right here. Keep on trucking. And like I said in my previous videos, there are a couple of cheeses that you can do for runes, and I'll explain that here in a second. So, free money's free money, right? What we're going to do is cross this bridge and try not to get killed by this dragon. I like how everything's just on site, no matter what. Alrighty. So there's one or two different ways we can go. We can cut back behind us, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna pick up these free runes right here, in case we need them later. There's a wind tunnel. And like with these puzzles, like all you got on this one, you just use that wind tunnel and you'll jump to the very top of that staircase up there and you'll open the chest and get your prize. There's two different farming methods right here in this area. The first one will be what I call bowling ball hill. I'm gonna ride down like this gentleman right here is doing with me. Respect the sword. And then that bowling ball is gonna spawn, just run toward the edge. It's gonna fall off. And you have 19,000, or not 19,000, 1,900 rooms right there. And then you can just rest at your grace and just rinse and repeat. So, but what we're gonna do is go to nighttime. And I don't have a map, but we are right here. And what do you know? There's a Knight's Cavalry. Now, one thing we can do, and it does take a little bit, but he will kill himself eventually. We're gonna go ahead and get his aggro going. And then just ride up this tree branch right here. Ooh, don't do that. And then he should get an animation eventually that he'll do like a jump attack. So we lost his aggro. All you gotta do is just walk down and back up, and he'll pick back up on you. You just gotta wait for him to do that animation. Alright, this time he just disappeared, so we'll just go get him again. And you don't have to, you can fight this dude straight up if that's what your heart desires, but you see how much damage he does, and we're already like almost level 50, I believe. 46. It's gonna be stubborn today. Ooh. Come on, just do it. Just do it. He will do that jump animation here in a little bit, as long as we keep his aggro going. Oh, that's what we needed, but he jumped up back on the bridge. What the heck? Come on, big dog. Do it. Come on, you're right there. Come on, buddy. I'll make a liar out of me. Oh, he went. Yep, there it is. So we get 42,000 runes. The Bloodhound staff. Very nice. Again, you can fight him straight up if you want to. I just wanted to show y'all that that right there is possible. Let's see, can we carry a great shield now? Why, heck, no. Maybe. Let's see here. I hate that. I really do. Wait a minute. Hey, that'll work. Alrighty. Does this have a weapon skill? No skill. Nice. That's how much time we have. Okay, we're good. So we're gonna reset right here. And then We're gonna backtrack. There's another Erdtree avatar right here, but this one is like very, very tanky. A lot of health and a lot of damage, so I think our Halberd just a little bit underwhelming right now. We're only like +7. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is skip to our Lou out of here. And take this Rim Tummy. And here's another cheese that we can do right here. And if you time it right, it's unlimited, so if you don't time it right, it's a one-time use. But first, what we come for is in this fort. So we're going to run past all these bats. It's always crazy to me how they have wings, but they can't escalate like that. Boom, we got the other Dectus Medallion. And technically you don't need that Dectus Medallion if you don't want to. It just cuts out like a lot of running up the mountainside and through the caves and fighting with the, I think they call them a magma worm. And there's another thing we come down here for, which is back behind us. You're gonna have to not fall down, but jump right here. And then, ooh, we're gonna jump down here. And then there's a legendary Talisman. You can fight your way out, or you can just take your L. It's $3,000, ain't that big of a deal. So, totally up to y'all. And what we just got is a better version of the Talisman we already had, so we'll just use that. We'll use that one. Still heavy as crazy. Anyways, what we need is this right here. You can use any blade weapon you want to. This one is just going to do like a lot of quick successive damage. And right here should be fine. What you're going to do, just hold L2. And even when you run out of your FP costs, it doesn't matter, it's still going to stack up, bleed build up. So look at that, 13,000 damage right there, just from the bleed proc. We're just going to let that charge back up and go right back into it. Nice. And the reason we're using this is look how much stamina is chipping away at us versus if you use a sword or anything else, it's going to use a lot more stamina consumption. That's the only difference. We're just getting more hits in for a stamina bar, which is going to proc the bleed faster. Yeah, very nice. And I'm holding my left stick forward too. As you can see, I'm like walking into him just to make sure every animation right there is making contact. So it just takes a couple minutes here. And if we do have one, which we don't, you can use like your gold pickled foul fruit to increase how many runes you get on drop. So I mean that'll just boost your rune count. But yeah, just takes a few minutes, ain't no hurry. It's crazy how much health this dragon has. But the bleed aspect is what you want for this right here. Boom, look at that. Now we gotta be real careful as we approach this next blood brick. So as soon as we see this tail flinch, we're gonna go right back to the Grace on our horseback. I'm just gonna let our stamina rebuild. Okay, go. Spam circle if you can. I'm gonna hit L3 and jump off. If you time it right, the dragon will respawn and we have 50,000 rooms. So you can't really beat that, right? 50 grand's 50 grand. So, which if you do this, as soon as you get this mace from like the second grace of the game, it's going to level you up more than what it's going to give us now. So, because the runes cost less when you're like level 10 or whatever. So, I mean, you'll definitely get a huge boost out of that Knight's Cavalry and then this boss fight right here. So, I'm only going to get 3 levels, but I'm going to keep going into stamina because I really like the Great Shield Halberd combo. Where'd you go? Hey, look at that. Medium. We love a good medium. So now we're going to do the guard counters. A little OCD action here. And we still can't wear a helmet, which we're not worried about. And that should be it for today's video. I do appreciate y'all watching. Just like and subscribe if you felt like this video helped. Leave comments if you have any questions, concerns, or if you need help with anything. I'm on Discord. We can meet up. We can run some gameplay together. Don't matter to me. Just let me know. Thank y'all.